Okay, we're here. We're back. We've done it again. Charging on hold? Yeah, that makes sense. My phone is like really fucking burned out after all I did to it. I've been playing a lot of mobile games lately. My audio. My audio. Is everyone here? Is everyone here? Hold on. Gotta connect to the goddamn stream first. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I just had to do that real quick. Does the mic work? Yeah, it does. Alright, cool. Alright. Guess we should start up the game now. Still capturing Slay the Princess? It is still capturing Slay the Princess. Good. So we don't wait until it starts up. We're here. Hello. I didn't bring water this time. It does have. This is a love story. Continue.
I see you have returned to me. Days mean nothing in the maw of forever.
Okay.
I never left your side.
Hello. I guess I'm ready to go
The
back.
next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Yes, I do have some other stories I
I
want to
will
do.
be here, waiting for you.
Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die. Alright, we have to give her one more story. Bring the razor's heart to her. Piercing heart, beating free.
You're on a path in the...
Yeah. Turn
Seriously? You're just going...
around. Yes.
Fine. I suppose you... Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, I don't really trust you. I don't know what
That's
you are.
strange.
I'm gonna leave
Really?
Yeah.
Stakes and consequences
Not
aren't emotional
blackmailing me to
blackmail.
this.
They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you... But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
I do.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say,
is fake.
it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Oh yeah, well I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of here. Yeah.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Well, they don't really know about that though, so I'm just gonna keep going.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Ooh, what happened?
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
What?
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of
How
light.
many princesses are there?
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I do though, I do.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
I haven't died yet.
You lose
very
track
certain.
of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Well,
You're on a path in the woods,
there's walls now.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
You don't.
If you don't, It will be the end of the world.
Getting deja vu here. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is
Last
she?
time? Last I checked, there wasn't any last time. We've just met, you and I.
Yeah, whatever.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Hey, it's my favorite guy
The
again.
entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining
Yeah,
my
that's
day
me right there.
you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the
Trust
task
me,
ahead.
I've tried it. Tried again, but the voices just keep coming back up. You can't keep them down forever. Those
What
walls
are
weren't
you
there last
talking
time.
about? I'm sure those walls have always been there.
How
It
are you
makes
sure?
sense if you think about it.
You don't even know
There
yourself.
weren't any
That's
walls in the
kinda
woods.
crazy.
Someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Maybe. Ooh, that would be interesting. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now. I'm definitely going to slay the princess. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here from the woods forever. We're gonna save. Yes. I just want to come back here. I'm gonna stay
You
here.
have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, she doesn't let us? Dang, okay.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right?
No, you don't.
Please
No,
take this
I'm a good liar.
seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Do not.
Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep an open mind.
Proceed to the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
I don't see the blade. I don't see the blade room. I can see the stone room from the witch, I think, or is it from the damsel? I see some that I've never seen before. I see brick. I see the roots from the beast or the vine ending too. I don't know where that empty space comes from though.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths.
Huh.
Its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
I don't want to throw it
No,
away. I
we're
just kinda
taking
wanna
the
leave it there.
knife.
I don't want to take
Have
the
you
knife.
seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
But I don't want to take
I've
the
already
knife.
told you what you're
Look,
dealing
please let
with.
me get an
You're
option.
dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
Too many times. I've been here.
You
a
can't
lot.
just say that. And when everything here is so wrong.
Well, we don't know that.
Listen to me.
Not yet.
My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job,
Well,
which is to
last time
slay
you
the
lied about her
princess and
having a
through
knife.
that
I'm
action,
gonna show
save
you
the
no
entire
facts.
world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart.
I don't want to slay her
You
right
cannot
now.
lose yourself before you
If-
even get to
I
her.
want a choice to not take the knife.
Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we
lose
lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful
I'm not going to do
geometry
that.
and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
I agree.
I'm not going to stop doing my job.
Please do.
So you're just going to have to get better at yours.
I don't have
and
a job.
quickly, if you don't mind.
Unemployment.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
that change is a very bad thing.
What you're seeing here is
I don't really like
obviously
that.
real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay.
Going with the flow. is
Okay,
always
I'm
my
fine.
jam.
Good.
Can I not take the knife? Yes. Okay. Save. Yes. Alright. You didn't say anything about the wall. Approach the mirror. Enter the basement without the knife.
The door to the basement creaks
Okay,
open,
what the
revealing
hell?
a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable
That's weird.
materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more
Maybe I should have taken
confused
the
you
knife.
get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Wait, is there a loop-de-loop? Can I like start running down the stairs and then like somehow run upside down? That'd be interesting.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it,
Miasma?
the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour
Oh.
that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
I don't even want to imagine what that would smell like.
If the princess
If
lives here,
everything-
slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
I don't. How? She's not here. She's not going to be here. Where would she be?
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
She's multiple people now?
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
I don't like this version of her.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
Look, I love you, man, but
I don't want to do this.
don't like
Let's
the way
just
that
turn
sounds.
around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't
Yeah,
we?
we-
And he threw up a wall.
There's a
No way
wall.
to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
Mm-mm.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I love ruining this man's day. Take the center stair. Oh, God. How many choices do we think we can have here? Where should we go first? I mean, right is always right, right? Take the harsh stairs, take the center stairs, and take the soft stairs. Do we want to do the hard way? Or should we do the easy way? Or the middle way? I'm feeling like going the hard way. So we're probably gonna go the hard way, chat.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations
How?
up your legs, until
Are we
there's nothing left
Are
in
we
them to
falling on
feel.
metal? And do we fall with every step? How does it send vibrations up our feet?
The air
Oh.
around you grows cold the further you progress. At first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes
Oh.
feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor.
So
You
it just
shudder
gets colder
against it
and
as you
colder.
continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill. You
What?
slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
What? What is going on?
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
End of the world? What?
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey,
sketches.
a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Oh, the world just ends.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Oh, she's here.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of
We
the
just
stairs.
experienced everything and everything, guys. We are God.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over.
Or we
Time
were
to
on
get back
drugs.
to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. don't forget why you're here.
We didn't bring a knife.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Apart from the glowing eyes, yeah, she's pretty normal. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching you stare at me for a long, long time.
How long?
The shadows recede,
Whoa.
revealing the princess's face. I don't think she likes us. Wouldn't you be skeptical of someone stumbling in here if you were her?
Yeah.
We lost ourselves the second we stepped into this place. I don't know how long she's been here, but I can't imagine it would be easy for her to trust anyone. Those eyes, though. They're so sharp. It's just deception. Don't buy into it.
But what kind
You
of
can do
how
this.
would this help her though? Just having sharp eyes?
It's okay.
What the?
Don't worry. Sometimes I get lost here too.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
We get two princesses now.
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
We just walked away.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality.
Oh, I see.
But what's done is done, isn't it?
I see. So we saw multiple cabins, so now we're just doing everything now.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever
don't wanna
thoughts
unsee.
weaseled their way into your head, unthink them.
I don't
It's
know
not
what I'm
already too
thinking
late.
though.
You have a job to do here,
I
and you
barely
need
know
to
how
do
to
it
think.
now. Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Yes. There's more of you.
And
now.
what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin? There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
Oh, we got a third.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going.
Let's get more of
Neither
her.
do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do
Multiplication.
that? Where would we start? We could always start by retrieving the blade. Can we
I don't even
even
know what
leave
the
this
blade is,
place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's
Through
where the
them indeed.
blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get
I
it.
don't want to go back.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything,
So
stop
easy.
asking her questions and stop stalling. You're
get your
obviously
destiny.
just making things
Or double
worse.
digits.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
It's funny how she still has that princess attitude even though she's stuck down here.
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
That's the damsel
Princess.
ending. Nah, I don't have that ending.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together. Do you know what happened to me?
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay?
Yes, please.
You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
Honestly, I don't know anymore.
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out,
Oh.
and barely a way in.
What is... I only know one of these endings.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
Oh, I'm definitely not alone. There's way too many of you.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what
Cold
happened
girl.
to you?
For all I know, you're apparently a threat to the world. I don't know. What? Why can't I choose two? What? Hello? I'm getting you out of
Wait,
here.
that's not right. Go on. Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
Oh. We just keep
You
separating.
can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
It's like the movie, everything, anywhere, everywhere, all at once.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
What in the world?
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
The one on the bottom left is just so undetailed.
But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty
Ugh.
to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
She definitely let go of herself.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
Well, that's contradictory, don't you think?
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
No.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, he's
We were
gone.
never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Yeah, she really let herself go.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Oh god.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart?
Can you fix us?
This sounds just like my thoughts.
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
I mean, after what happened last time, yeah.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No, you just destroyed everything, and it's going to be okay. And she's absorbed. When everything is possible, nothing is. The illusion of choice? But she'll never know if she hears her reply. She's gone. Memory
She's gone?
returns.
Where does she... Is that a...
We've seen this before. Of course you're scared. I'm just gonna approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing. The voice is small and distant as you approach. Gaze at my reflection. Silence as you reach forward. You're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Nothing? You're nothing at all? Yeah. Oh, it's a crow! That isn't right. It can't be nothing. You refocus, your gaze, and then you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Explore. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh. Oh. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you again.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Who are you? Are you something
Oh,
like me?
I'm nothing like you. I am an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
So, narrator is it's like a ripple through every world? Others like you? You said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design.
So it's not a ripple.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
What will it work like then? After everything you've done, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, him, I'm gonna guess, is what he's referring to. If you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like
It doesn't
that?
hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks.
I'm aware. And if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Do you have anything to say for yourself? Are you part of me, or are you something else? So you do know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, you denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie
Any
to
other
me?
version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me.
But you would know
As
why
to
they
why
lied.
they
no?
lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial.
Because they knew the truth.
I'm sure many of them
They
were
didn't want to
convinced
be the
that they
second one.
had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
So they just didn't want to realize that they had failed the first time around.
And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really?
I don't know, man. I'm very much confused. It's like different iterations
Except
of
for
them, but all
me.
they're same.
I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Okay, buddy. If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
So, the place we enter is just ourselves?
Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
Are you a god? Or were you a god? What is the princess? Did you make
She
her too?
is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Yeah. Run out of questions? Get out of here, I can't read the top one. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you died for good. STC, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
So now we're left with the choice. With the final fragment of the glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Bring the stranger to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Chapter 3. Whoa. Hold on, I'm getting cold.
I can finally see you. And you can finally see me.
I got a bit.